Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Strange Origin Podcast, episode 39.
Hello, hello, hello.
We're getting
Back at
there.
it again.
We're getting there to
Yeah.
50.
Hopefully.
No, I don't know what we could do at 50, but a little celebration, get little party hats. That's what we could do.
Nah, hot tub stream is the way to go.
That'll be good,
Get a
actually.
pool.
Get a little paddling pool.
Yikes.
It's been good. So, I thought I'd start off with this one, because I recently got my vaccination.
Oh yeah, go on.
So, it's,
Bless us.
I'm going to get my third arm soon. Hopefully,
Oh, you're not already packing the third arm, Jack?
third leg. Sorry. But people always talk about like the negative things about vaccination. They're like, oh, what if you get like another arm and all this stuff? Like literally, I've heard people say that, and I'm like, why are you saying that as like a bad thing?
Yeah, like wouldn't that be like a step to evolutionary?
Yeah, that'd be great. If I had a third arm, I'd be fucking amazing.
Just to beat people down 3 times more.
Yeah. No, but I had mine done. It was like at a football stadium. I had mine. It was really professional all in there. Like I literally like had to go through one checkpoint, another checkpoint, like 5 checkpoints.
What? Just to check that you don't have COVID.
Well, no. Like one was to check I didn't have COVID, and then the rest were like, "What's your name?" And I was like, "This is my name." And then they said, "What's your address?" I said, "This is my address." And I went to the next one, and they're like, "What's your name?" And I was like, "Didn't I just do this?" "What's your address?" I was like, "What the fuck?"
I feel like each fucking the step, right? It's like, what's your name? Move on. What's your second name?
Yeah.
Move on. What's your address? Move on.
And then like the third one was like this doctor, and she was like running me through all of the like the side effects and all the stuff that's gonna like it could happen. And then she goes, "What's your name? What's your address?" I was like, "For fuck's sake!" Like I know who I am. God damn it! But no, she was actually had a thick like Italian accent. So at the end of all of her sentences was like it always went up. So she was like, "Oh, we'll talk about the side effects there, like, and then go sit over there." Like I was like, "What the fuck's going on?" But she was nice, and then she was like, "Go over there." And then like because I could only have the Pfizer run, like I can't have or whatever you called it last week. Pfizer. But yeah, I could only have that one because they were only doing that or AstraZeneca, and because we're under 30, we can't have AstraZeneca.
Okay.
But yeah, I sat down, and the girl was like, we're gonna give you your injection now, and I was like, okay, cool. And then all of a sudden, this fucking guy like comes barreling through the temporary wall, barges right through it, and then lands on top of me, and I sort of catch him, and he had just fainted. Like his legs just gave way, like, and I was like, "Hello there," like, just fucking, like, literally caught on me.
People with side effects. There you go.
Yeah, there's one. But I don't know if he had been injected or he was just about to, or maybe he had a fear of needles or something like that.
Yeah, that's how I was just thinking.
Yeah.
Most people, like, just the fear of it. Like, they're just thinking about it, they just, like, panic and, like,
Yeah, and I think, like, it's like an internal panic. So because he was perfectly calm, like, but sometimes those are, like, the most panicky or the most anxiety.
Yeah.
Like, your body if your body is in a stressful situation, your face may not show your stress, but your body will be like, "Oh, I'm fucked."
Yeah.
So,
like, you could literally be walking down and all of a sudden, like, because you have all this internal, like, thing happening, and they just fucking faint whenever. So.
Yeah, like, and literally, like, they laid him on the floor, raised his legs up, and they were like, and he was just like, "Yeah, no, I feel perfectly fine," but I'm just like, he was like talking as well. He was just like, "Yeah, I feel perfectly fine. It's just my legs gave way." And I was like, "Fucking hell!" Like,
I got a story for you.
Yeah.
Speaking of, like, just fainting, right? So last week I went to go, like, shopping, and it was just, like, the hottest day. Right?
oh yeah.
I got off the bus. I was like, all right, cool. And then I see someone laying on the floor. Obviously, someone's fainted, right?
Yeah.
But that wasn't even, like, the fucking weirdest part. The weirdest part was, like, there was this man, naked, not naked, but he just had his shirt off, right?
Okay.
Talking to his hand, like, there's a walkie-talkie there, like, calling for backup or some shit. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? There's a girl right there fainted, and you're just like, yeah, she's gone down. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
This guy must have been living in his own world, like narrative.
I was like, you're on a crack
It's like,
level.
because I man down. Send back up.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, like it was so hot last week. This fucking person fainted, man.
Damn. Yeah. No. And then
Madness.
now it's fucking torrential rain.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand. Um.
Mighty fine British weather.
But yeah, just to carry on, like the thing, like
Mm.
the guy like obviously fainted, and well, he didn't faint. He
Yeah.
collapsed, I guess, because he didn't lose consciousness. It's just his legs gave way.
He must have just collapsed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, like the woman was like, "Have you had your vaccine yet?" And I was like, "No." Like she was like, "Oh, come through this way." And I was like, "Oh, that's reassuring, isn't it?" And she was like, "Oh, no, 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 it's just a feint. It's just a feint." And I was like, "I no, don't worry, I'm joking. I don't care. I'm fine."
It's only a game.
Yeah. And she was like, "Oh my god, no, 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 don't worry." And I was like, "Look, I'm not worried. Trust me." Like,
I mean, to be fair, if you're someone that's got a needle and that happened
yeah,
to you,
exactly. Like honestly
Like-
though, like if anyone is listening to this and they're scared of needles and stuff, the needle is literally like that big. Like, and it goes in and it just goes done. Like my girlfriend is like scared of needles, like she doesn't like them, but even she said that was fine. So it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's honestly like the only thing I didn't like was the sensation of them pushing the liquid into my arm.
oh, yeah,
Like
it's
I
the best
felt
part,
it.
dude.
No, I felt it. Like she was. I don't know. Maybe she was in a rush, but she was like, like she.
I'm about to go get out of here.
Yeah, yeah. It's like quick, we gotta get him out of here. Like there's too many. There's a queue. There's a queue. Like, but yeah, and then you just sit down for like 15 minutes, and then that's it, and you just leave, and
Ah.
that was it. But man, side effects. All I had was like a really fucking dead arm. Like that was it.
Lucky,
Like,
you're lucky, man.
mate, like because my mum explained to me, like, because obviously she used to be a nurse. Like
Mm.
she said, like they inject it into the muscle,
Mm.
which is why you get a dead arm. Like your muscle basically becomes bruised.
Yeah.
And you like, so I was literally like this. I couldn't lift it above there. Like it was intense.
Oh,
Like it wasn't even like
fucking hell.
this is what I was gonna say. It's not even like intense pain. It was just a
What?
it was a debilitating. What's it called? Debilitating pain, where you just like your body just goes, no, you can't do this. Like don't even try.
Because I've had it before. For me, it felt like it was like, you know, you just worked out like a certain area of muscle, like your shoulder or something, and the next day the pain is just there.
Yeah, but it's not so much like a
Like-
sharp pain. It was more like a slow pain where I can't like I couldn't lift it up. It was like, oh you're fucked, you know.
Yeah, I see. God damn.
But yeah, pretty much like when you just your body just says like, nah, I'm not raising my arm anymore. Like it doesn't matter if the pain is there, like or not.
Yeah.
Like you know, like with a gym pain, you can push through it. You're like, fuck it. Like with
Yeah,
this,
yeah,
it's like, no, you can't push through this because you feel
Right.
cold. Like
I don't know why your body does that. Like it just goes cold. Like
it honestly felt like
it's
getting.
weird.
I've never been shot, but it felt like getting shot. It's like
Jesus Christ.
it's like you know when they say in like films where like, oh well, you get shot, and then when you were younger you were like, oh you could just push through it, right? It's like that kind of pain where it's like, no, you can't. Like your body's saying no.
It's just been like beating the shit out of it,
Yeah.
basically.
I mean, I'm not looking forward to the second one because I've heard from countless people that it's the second dose that makes you
That's
feel like
worse.
shit.
Oh my god.
So I'm not looking forward to that at all. But
See, I'm because my fiance got a text because we were supposed to book it this week. But I'm more worried about her. Honestly, I don't really care about me because I can take it, right? I can take it. But like her, it's like she's a delicate flower.
delicate,
where,
it's your
like,
delicate flower as well.
It's like no, because the weirdest thing is like she gets like bit by a mosquito, and all of a sudden she's got bruises. And I'm like,
That is
hello?
fucked up.
it's a bit weird. So I'm more worried about her.
She'll be fine. Like if anything, like she.
I mean, did your girlfriend get a side effect? Like,
yeah,
any
she
side
got
effect?
she got nausea and tiredness.
Okay.
That was it though. Like it wasn't
I
like
see.
the nausea one is a bit rarer. But the tiredness, like even I got a bit of tiredness, but it was that one where it was like, the tiredness. It was like you can push through that.
Yeah.
Like if you had
But
to
it's
and you
just
had things to do,
ache.
yeah, the ache you couldn't. But if you had to push through the tiredness and you had to do something that day, you would be fine. The nausea, though,
'Cause-
like she took one bite of like this side that she was eating,
See.
and it was like no. She was like,
Oh,
she struggled to finish that one mouthful because I mean it's more food for me, so it's great. But, but like, I literally, oh right, cool, let me have that side.
It's like my mom when she got the first vaccine, she literally just went from there to work, and I'm like,
Really?
What the fuck, man? Like, how do you just dench through that? Man?
See, I wouldn't like to have gone to work because I do a little bit of
Mm.
like heavy lifting, so my arm would have been
See.
fucked. But in terms of like, I mean, I had a bunch of other people actually. Like one guy I work with, he does like all the maintenance around the center and that. He literally left work, got the vaccine, came back to work the same day. So
That's a man right now.
yeah, he was fine. Like he was like, oh yeah, it's all mind over matter.
Not for some people.
Exactly. Like yeah, if you're built different, I guess. But like he funny enough, he actually had a good story where he went to get his vaccination like last, I think it was 3 weeks ago.
See.
And a woman like just lost it and started screaming. And she was just like, we're all gonna die. Like, I'm gonna die after they had their vaccination. Like, it's like, this vaccination's gonna kill us.
I fully expected him to do this joke. Just
Dude,
take the piss.
she started panicking. Then he was like, was like, oh fuck, like maybe I am dead. Like, and the doctor had to come out and calm everyone down. It's like, you're fine.
God.
Like, it's like there's always something at these places, man. Like, it'd be great for you to go there because you might see something. Might have a story to tell us.
Hopefully, I'll book it this week and I go next week. You know? So
Yeah,
but
I mean, fucking hell.
I was just, I don't know. I was looking through like vaccine videos on YouTube, not YouTube, but on
God,
Instagram
don't do that.
for some reason, right? No, there was one fucked up one, right, where this girl, she was getting her vaccinated one, but because the lady didn't put the needle away properly,
Yeah.
she stabbed her twice.
Oh.
So she stabbed her like here, right?
Yeah.
And because she put the needle away like facing down, it hit her elbow.
Oh my god.
The lady was like, she couldn't take it up, and I was like, man, are you people just running out of fucking professionals to just do this? Like,
Where? To be
it's in
fair,
America.
that was in America.
in
Yeah.
America.
It sounds like America. Like,
I was shocked, but I was like, what the fuck, man?
like the thing is, I've heard about like because of the like cases and stuff like of Delta variant and stuff. I've heard that it's what is it? It's like the third day now or fourth day now in a row that it's been 10,000,
Oh, okay.
like over 10,000 cases.
So, yeah.
From what I've
This is
heard,
just- Mm.
if that carries on, we have to go into another lockdown.
I mean, honestly, right? At this rate, we might as well be in lockdown until the end of the year, just to clear everything out. That's my opinion, right? Like honestly, these people are going out here, fucking going, just spreading this shit around. You might not have the symptom, but you could be a carrier again, right? Spreading this shit around, fucking. Oh, I don't know.
People have had enough,
I-
man. Like
It's-
they honestly have. Like they don't give a shit anymore. Like
Yeah, it's that, and it's like it's scary because like when will this end? If you, even though you're just one person, if you're still going out there and like, taking precautions or like saying, oh, I hate the lockdowns, all this other shit, like you could literally do something. You could literally just stay at home.
yeah,
Just
I mean,
stop
the
keep
thing-
going out.
everyone
like,
needs
you
to
know
get like their vaccine as well, and like and the amount of people that I've spoken to that have their like reservations about it and they don't want to get it. Like I trust me, man. I get it. I get why people don't want to get like. I like when I saw a lot of the videos that are going around. It makes you get a little bit scared. You're like, oh fuck, like what if something's wrong with it? Then we're all fucked. Like, but you really gotta like not have that mentality. You can't, because then if you're gonna question that, then surely you're gonna question every single like paracetamol you
Medicine.
take,
Yeah,
every
exactly.
time you go into an operation, every time you
Yeah.
have like anesthesia, like everything. Like why are you not questioning all those things?
Yeah, exactly.
So
like
yeah.
paracetamol alone is like that shit can cause you so much shit.
At the end of the day, right, you need to trust in the people that are professionals, right? You have to trust in that. Because the reason I do that is because, people go, oh yeah, but like, how much do they really know, these doctors? It's like, you're the same person that goes on an aeroplane and trusts your life with one person flying that plane.
And you know what? They're on autopilot 90% of the fucking
Yeah,
time.
exactly.
So what the
They take
fuck
off and
about
they land. Like, if you knew half the shit that they do there, right? It's just like, you trust someone every day you go on a bus. You trust someone every time you go on a flight. Like,
You trust yourself to drive yourself to work.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, but you don't trust someone who studied like 8 years at medical school to get their degree.
More than that, yeah, exactly.
Like,
Masters
so-
and everything, bachelors, shit.
Yeah, like, I don't know, man. Like, I hope that people get their vaccines and they see sense, because eventually you're going to have to get it anyway. But the argument I used with my brother, like, cause was basically, if you say you refuse the vaccine, right? You're big
Yeah.
brain. You refuse the vaccine. You're good, right? Everybody dies that took the vaccine.
Yeah.
The only people that will be left would be you because you're a big brain, right? And the anti-vaxxers who are fucking mental,
Yeah.
and the rich. So fat lot of good you're gonna have when you're gonna survive because you're gonna die. Like if the rich want to get rid of you, they will, and the anti-vaxxers aren't gonna survive very long.
Yeah. And
So-
and you're gonna be around like disease shit.
Exactly.
Like
So,
So-
what is the point of you surviving anyway, man? Like, you just
Exactly.
take your vaccine, get your microchip, get your third fucking arm.
you're 5G ready.
Yeah, get your 5G ready, and then you will be fine, all right?
Oh man. God damn it. Alright, let's get just get addressing this shit.
Hey, they're good topics, you know, getting hooked up. But
Yeah, boy.
I've got my next one in September, though. That's the only thing.
Okay,
So-
okay.
Gotta
Yeah.
wait around for that.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get mine booked this week, but yeah.
You guys should
Wait,
get
wait,
in
wait.
relatively quickly, because I don't think your area is quite, like, not as populous as London, right? So,
It is popular. It's just
as London, man. Look, maybe you have to vaccinate your fucking sheeps, I don't know, but like it's definitely not as much as London.
It's fine. You can't pass it to the sheep, dude. Sheep is safe.
It's safe lamb.
Nah, yeah, with especially my fiance, she's like trying to hold up as long as possible. Because like the side effects, you know, and things like that. But now that it's a bit more safer, we're gonna go for it.
Yeah.
So
I mean, honestly,
Maybe-
like if you get side effects, you get side effects, but none of them are like life threatening. Apart from the one with the facial drooping, I did see that one.
that's a bit iffy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's
That's
not
a bit
permanent,
iffy.
but apparently one side of your face can just go there. I'm like,
I mean, they say it's not permanent. Like I fucking hear people getting cold, and some of them not even getting their taste back. I'm like,
what
what
the
fuck?
COVID? Yeah, I heard
No,
about that.
like,
But cold?
yeah, I actually like. I think I saw a video of like this guy like a few years ago where he literally just had a normal cold, and it went, and then he just never got his taste back. Never to
Well,
this
actually,
day has never. got
one
his
of our
taste back.
friends, like their mum got COVID twice, and the second time they didn't get their taste back.
Sheesh.
So, you know,
Sheesh.
maybe the vaccine, the facial drooping's not that bad.
I would rather have taste than fucking.
I don't know, man. Like, if my taste went, like, dinner and food is a big part of my life. You know,
You're fatty. That's why.
I am in spirit and size.
Yeah,
Like,
as you can tell.
dude, if you couldn't taste anymore, it'd be horrible. Do you know how shit
It would
that
be
life would be?
I mean, it would be sad, but it's like, I don't know. I'd rather have that over the facial,
Facial
drooping.
drooping.
honestly.
Why? Just pin it back up, innit? Like, get a facelift.
You just get like
Or you could wear one of those sweet ass half masks. Like, you'd be like Phantom of the Opera sort of thing. That'd be sick. You'd be like, you know, if you played like airsoft or paintball, you'd be like the
Oh my
Phantom.
God, you'd be a fucking Terminator.
Uh,
But yeah, today is also Father's Day.
yeah.
What
fun
did,
with that.
did you do anything special?
Just went to Nando's with my dad, pretty much. Like
Okay.
we literally came to like this food court place, and we saw all these nice, sort of, like food stalls. They had like Lebanese, they had Mexican, they had like Thai and all that stuff. And then we looked through all of them. We were like, that's a lot of choice. Do you want to just go Nando's? It was like, yeah, okay. Like we literally couldn't decide. There was too much. So
That's funny.
sometimes it's too much choice, you know.
Yeah, because if you get like one food and it's like it's underrated, you
Exactly.
should have that food. Like, you
Yeah,
know?
and sometimes it's the same with like ice creams, right? When you see an ice cream shop and you've got like 30 flavors, and in the end you go, "I'll have vanilla." Like, it's just like that's pretty much what happens. That is pretty much what happens. Like, because you see all these like mint with like hazelnut and all this stuff, and I'm like, I don't really want to try. I want to stick with something I know I like.
Yeah, exactly,
I
exactly.
think and when I'm in the mood to spend £5 to try something new, I will.
Mm.
So, what about you?
Yeah,
Did
for
you
real.
do anything?
Not really. Like we're not really a family that celebrates this type of stuff.
Okay.
Like weirdly enough, like we're a very weird family because we don't really celebrate a bunch of shit. Which is like even birthdays and things like that. We're
Really?
just like, oh, happy birthday.
This is your birthday. Thank you.
It's like I don't know. Like, I've never I think I've only experienced it once with like I went to throw a party and they actually did it, but if I don't ask for it, they'll just be like,
Okay.
it's just a normal day, you
I
know.
mean,
Like
I
like
think.
literally today. Sorry,
Yeah, go on.
just today. Woke up, my dad was there. I was like, Happy Father's Day. That's it. I gave him a little nudge in the shoulder, like Happy Father's Day. That's it, right?
Damn, not
Went
even a
back to
hug, man.
I'm not.
You know, not a
Nah.
bro hug, no.
It's not that. It's like I'm very weird with my family. I would like I can do all that huggy and saying I love you to friends and fiance, right? But just with my family, I can't. I find it cheesy, which is ironic because I'm into the whole rom-com type of shit,
Yeah.
which is weird, right? But yeah, I just find it I don't know a bit iffy sometimes. So I was just like, yeah, happy Father's Day, this and that, and then my mom was just cooking like pasta, curry, and my siblings are coming later.
Pasta curry.
So yeah, pasta. It's obviously separate. Pasta,
Oh, and curry.
curry.
I was about to lose my mind.
Just kind of
I was just gonna cry. I'm like, can we pause the video a minute? But no. What? So
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's just an excuse for a celebration. Really, is all these days are right. Really, like birthdays.
Yeah.
But like that's
I mean-
that's what makes it great. Like
Yeah, but
I think.
for me, it's just I don't know if it's again growing up. I never really fully experienced it, but it pretty much carried on. But if I ever to have a kid, I'll obviously change the
yeah,
the tradition.
I think it's like a way of like your children sort of giving something back. I guess.
Yeah.
And giving them a chance to give something back. Like
Mm,
you don't have to, obviously,
yeah.
but like
It's just
I don't know.
I don't know how to show my affection towards my family.
You just
'cause
smile
I never,
and give them a hug.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay,
not
I-
see,
I
not
get
that
it.
face. That's not how you smile.
Good job.
Like, I'm pretty sure I must have hugged you more than you've hugged your family. Every time we see each other, I'll give you a hug, and
Yeah.
you're just like,
Pretty much, yeah.
Damn,
I'm not.
dude.
I'm not into the type of stuff. Like they know it. I told them from the beginning. I was like, as soon as I hit like 14, 15, I was like, I know who I am. I know what I am. Listen, I'm not gonna say I love you or hug you guys.
oh, dude, like on their next
if you're-
birthday or something like that, please just go over to them deadpan, just give them a hug and be like, I love you, and then walk away, and they'll be like, what the fuck just happened?
No, like even me saying it as a joke to them, they're like, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
But that's what makes it funny. I can imagine your brother just being like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
I, it's so weird. Like I can literally do all that with my fiance in front of them, and I just wouldn't do it towards them. It's weird.
I can just imagine you like hugging, like, you know, your fiance and that, and then your family just looking at you like, you gonna do it to us?
be-
It's like, you know, they're like, you know, bring it in, man, bring it in. God,
Yeah, we're not very affectionate family. Yeah,
have you
which is
ever
weird.
have you ever been like drunk, like in front of your family?
Yeah, I don't do it. I don't
Wait,
ever hug them or
wait.
touch them.
Oh, even if you're drunk.
No, they've even said it themselves.
Damn.
Like,
What if they came over and hugged you though? Do you have a
yeah,
problem with
no, not really. But I have like you have like I'll be like a 0.5 seconds to get off me. Like, that's pretty much
that?
what
Fucking
you do.
threatening your fucking mum and like, you better fucking touch me again. Oh damn.
Yeah, in all fairness, we're just not that type of family. I
Yeah.
mean, people might see it as like, oh, you guys are fucking, like, kind of like hate each other or some shit. We don't hate each other. It's just again,
There's a different way of
My
showing
family.
it. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. I think the way my family thing is, I think it's money.
Wait, would you? No, it's just like that's like the center.
Like, yeah, because my mom, she doesn't really like presents, right? She's just to use an example. She doesn't really like presents. So for me, as a younger kid, I wanted to give her something, but I didn't know what to. So I would try and save up money and sort of give it to her, and just like, yeah, this is like, you know, you can pay for that with the gas bill or like the electric bill, the water bill, like, you know, and I kind of saw that like sort of like not teary eye moment from my mom, but it's like, you know, it's like, oh, he's helping me pay,
Yeah.
you know, instead of like the whole like unnecessary and not unnecessary gift, but like it's something.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Like more like useful.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm not saying other things like get the present things like that is not useful. It's just
Yeah.
that's just how I know my mom. Like, you know.
It's like,
So-
oh, I paid your phone bill for next month. It's like, thanks.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Yeah, I mean, like, I guess my mum's like, I guess probably I would argue is completely the opposite. Like,
Ah,
if you got her like a thoughtful gift,
yeah.
like something, you know, memorable, like something on a specific date of like the anniversary of like, you know, her mum dying or something like that, like she would be like she'll break down in tears, like the best thing you could have gotten me. So it's stuff like that. She's very like sentimental.
Okay. I see.
And if I was just to turn around and be like, "Hey, I got you a Hoover," she'd be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you, you piece of shit? Are you saying I don't Hoover enough?" Like literally, like, I can hear the conversation in my head. It's like if I got her something for the kitchen, she'd be like, "You saying I don't cook enough?" It's like, I'm like, no, like happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, see, there you go. It's like two different families.
Yeah,
just function two different
I mean,
ways.
it is kind of the same thing with me though. Like with my mum, like I guess I wouldn't just hug her out of the blue. Like most of the time, it would be, you know, some moment where if she was crying or something happened or anything like that, I wouldn't just be like, "Hey mum, wake up in the morning and give her a hug." Like, you know, but we did
your moment.
Yeah, like we did used to have this thing like before work, I would always give her like a kiss, like say like, you know, see you later sort of thing. But it kind of stopped with COVID because we were trying to like stop, you know, touching.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I do it every now and then now, but I used to do it like my mum would be like, "If you do not fucking give me a kiss before we leave, like you ain't leaving." Like,
beat you down,
yeah,
boy.
literally, like, because she's very, I guess you could say it's superstitious, but it's very much like she's so morbid, like literally, like it'd be like if something had happened to you and I hadn't given you a kiss goodbye, she wouldn't be able to live with herself, and she would think it was her fault.
Yeah. Okay.
So it was like I had to do it.
Yeah.
So in some ways, I'm kind of thankful that COVID came around because it kind of broke that cycle a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Because I used to like whenever my mom would go to work, like when I was like 14, 12 or something, whatever.
Yeah.
She would always be like, "Yeah, come here and give me a kiss before I go to work."
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of like the same thing, but like I think as the older I got, or the older we got, it just stopped.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
you know?
for me, I'm like still 27, still doing it. So like,
Yeah, maybe I should start just. I
I mean, it's a bunch of things she had. Like, she was another one was like never go to sleep like angry was another one. Like, and that all like basically don't go to sleep if you just had an argument with your siblings. You have to work it out.
Yeah.
You have to be like apologize to each other, or whatever, right? Literally,
Yeah.
and that all stems from if you just suddenly died in your sleep, you wouldn't forgive yourself. And I'm like, what the fuck, man?
It kind of had the same superstition in my culture where
Right.
if the person died, right, and he died angry, that means he didn't resolve, and then you would know this because on the day of his funeral, or that person's funeral, it would be raining.
Yeah. Okay.
And if it's raining, right, that means that person died angry. They didn't resolve whatever they were trying to resolve.
Shit.
So it's like, yeah, I kind of see where that's coming from, but
Damn, fucking Rip like being buried during the like hurricane season in Philippines. Like, you're just fucking pissed. Like,
just pissing down the entire time. But I could relate. I could relate to something.
how kind of weird is that though? That, like, you know, my mum is from England and yours is from Philippines, and they're just like on the other side of the planet, yet kind of got the same sort of traditions. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. It's like are we all like interconnected somehow?
Yeah, I mean, like that's the argument, isn't it? Like we all kind of got the same sort of traditions, but they're just like worded differently.
Yeah, like altered differently.
Yeah.
So yeah, but the whole being angry at siblings, because I don't really believe in that, because I had an argument with my older brother when we were younger, and we did not speak almost like 5 years. And
That
we were
is
living
nuts.
in the same house.
That is nuts.
Same house, right?
Do you even remember what the argument was about?
Yeah, the whole argument was like we were like sitting at the back of my dad's car when we were waiting to get food.
Yeah.
His chair was because I was at the back because I was like the youngest, right? His chair was like fucking onto me like that, and I'm like, move your fucking chair, please, right?
I love aggressive and nice. Move your fucking chair, please.
Move your fucking. I was just like, can you move your chair, please?
Yeah.
And he wouldn't move it, and I pushed it forward, and it fucking jumped like front.
Yeah.
And he just had to give me that fucking hot one bang in my face.
Oh shit.
Back and crying and everything. Dad came in. started beating the shit out of his ass.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and ever since then, we didn't speak for like 5 years, and I think it was resolved because my mum wanted to buy us a console,
Yeah.
and for some reason he didn't know how to set it up. I knew how to set it up because I was
So,
a tech
you
family.
need my services.
So yeah, that's how we resolved everything. I mean, before that, my mum would force us to talk, and I would get so angry to the point where, if we were in the same room, I wanted to fucking deck him.
Oh
right?
shit.
So instead of me decking, I would just cry in anger and just walk out. That's-
What the
so I
fuck?
was angry every day for 5 years because I fucking see that man's face. But now it all
Wait,
good.
what age was this?
So he must have been at least 15,
Yeah.
and I was I think like 13
Damn.
around that time. So we'd not speak from when he was 15 to about like
Like
I'd say
20?
when he was 20, yeah, and I was 18, 19. So
What the fuck? Like, how? Like, I don't understand. Like, you live in the same fucking house.
we just we're just that stubborn. We're that family.
Yeah,
man,
I've that is stubbornness to a fucking new level. Like, Jesus Christ.
right?
Like,
But that's just how we function.
and is that just like that would be just with your family, not with like you wouldn't do that with friends? I'm assuming
Nah,
it's just with family.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
You really got
that's,
one rule for them and one rule for your friends. Like,
we're a weird one. We're a weird bunch.
it's interesting to hear the chronicles of like Rod's family.
Nigga hits him like, what the fuck are you talking about in there?
Yeah, you're gonna not talk again for another 5 years.
See you next decade.
Yeah. But yeah, I think we're all out of time now. But
Oh, damn.
we again we'll be back for Loki episode 3, I think.
Episode 3 next week.
That would be very interesting. And again, obviously back again Sunday, next week Sunday for another podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't. If you found us randomly, if you stayed this
Give
long.
us a comment of what weird family
Yeah, what's your
habit you guys
weird
have.
family trait? Like, what's the longest you haven't spoken to a sibling? Like, through just anger.
And living in the same house.
And living in the same house. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Cool.